Okay. Right. So, Happiness 01, which, to be honest, if I didn't find Null 2 on KBH Games, I probably would never heard about this game series. It's just like a random, thing I saw on itch.io, or I first saw on KBH Games, and there was a link to the itch.io stuff. Yeah, apparently this thing, this is like a series of 30 games. I've only played like the intro of Null 2, which is like midway through the series. So I have no idea what to expect. Yeah. Guess I should start a game, huh? Sound DLC. Guess that'll be after. I gotta know how long this game would be. This song's nice. Let's go new game. Hello and welcome to Happiness 1 Definitive Edition. I was explaining a few things before you start this 26 plus game series. It's actually 30. 30 games. Next, I click on the gear icon, you can open up the menu screen. Save and load, yeah. Nice. As control, can skip text, S and F, double screen, full screen window. Okay. Some of the games in the series are RPGs, have their own controls, but don't worry about that for now. Okay? That's fine. The game you're playing right now is Happiness of One Definitive Edition. It's an updated version of the game. I think it's very like a brand new story. Okay, DLC. Next man's story, next sexual and revelations. Nice. Oh, nice. It just starts automatically when you finish it. Nice. So if I can enjoy the game, that started everything. I think this art's real. I honestly don't know. If you have more questions on the chat, join the Discord. Have regular discussions and streams there too. Nice. Hope you enjoy your time. Thanks for supporting the series. Okay? God, reading. Human life is nothing more than a series of unfortunate events based out in a life cycle and separated by periods of monotony and barely okay moments. Unlike movies and TV shows, there aren't any big developments or surprising plot twists, nor any happy endings and final revelations. I don't see any even bad or normal endings either, just one continuous cycle, day after day, month after month, year after year, dealing with one thing after another until my body ages and decays, or I fall victim to a premature death. I guess there are bad endings after all, huh? So why do I keep trying? Why do I keep waking up every day playing the same crooked game? A game that's rigged against me from the very start. Why do I continue to live? Damn. As a kid, that was the only question I cared about. Might as well say this again, I don't know if the art's real or not. At least like the cover did. I honestly don't know. Either way, like, if this is like good or not, it's just like, it could either be something to laugh at, something to be like, and something that could be really good. No matter who I asked, no matter who I went to, I was never given an answer. At least not an answer I felt satisfied with. Neither else would either find it funny, dismiss my question, or just give me a generalized bullshit answer. I despised them for years because of that. But when I grew up, I realized the truth. They weren't looking down on me. They weren't ignoring my question about the key to happiness. No, the truth is, they were as clueless as I was. Okay. Suddenly opened my eyes just to be greeted by a familiar sight. Good old Sandy High School. Shit, my head's killing me. The hell's the smell? Huh? Seagulls. Say mate. I look around, seagulls feces were all over the place. Literally my This issue relatable. Goddamn seagulls. Quickly check my clothes, say chase a third piece. Luckily he seemed out spared. Screw you, flying rat bastard. Why don't you feel the need to share when people are around her? You did this on purpose, are you? This screamed at the horizon as the pack of seagulls slapped the wings away. Asshole. Huh, who are you talking to, dude? Some husky voice just caught my ears. I quickly turned around just to be greeted by a high school student with a look that's radiated stupid. What? Oh, Hassan. Creepy sits next to me in class. Why you look at me all chuckling, dude? You just imagine things. Really? Then who are you talking to? Cute ghost girl. No, what do you want, or ignore him? Yeah, I was talking to seagulls. Why can that be an option? No, what do you want? Well, the girls in the club room. They asked me to come find you since you didn't show up. Show up to what? The club activities are temporarily suspended. Or are you saying they found the missing girl? No, she's still nowhere to be found. But I heard the police suspect she ran away from home. You're very tragical, dude. Despite his words, Son's face didn't display any kind of concern or sympathy. How are you blame him now? Neither he nor I had known the girl before she went missing. The only thing we share with her is being from the same high school, so the son spoke, interrupted my lines of thought. So what? Are you coming? I think it might be important. The club's president's tone felt more harsh than usual. You go ahead, I'll catch up soon. Okie dokie. Somehow, smile, gave a thumbs up and laughed. I was planning to go back to my nap, but I guess I'd stop by at the club. If you know where it is, about a literature club. It's not Doki Doki Literature Club, is it? Not by choice, really. It's a long story, but let's just I was forced into joining. Tried to ditch it many times, but my efforts were met with failure each time. So eventually I gave up. I mean, today's 8th of April 2012. In a few months school year will be over. Since there's no way in hell I'll renew my club membership, I'll finally be free. Yeah, freedom's only a few months away, so for now I'm just gonna go along with the flow. Okay, that's not backstory, it's head to the club. After walking upstairs for a bit, I finally arrived at my destination, the abandoned third floor. Well, I suppose it isn't abandoned anymore since our club room's located here. Did I say our club room? Stockholm Syndrome's a bitch. God. Short girl with long black eyes, great. His great human eyes. Her hair was tied up in a usual ponytail. Yeah, okay. The otaku girl. She's a big fan of the otaku culture, especially anime. That's why I refer to her as a otaku girl in my head. She has a real name, obviously, but I can't seem to remember it. Oh well, doesn't matter. All you need to know is she was the third member to join the stupid club. Now that I look at her, something feels different about her today. What is the sound play? Will you look at me like that? Something different about you today, or I think... What? Something different about you today. I'm surprised you noticed. I need to look at maybe glasses right. I was bought them yesterday. It's not like I have a bad size. I can't see. I just thought they looked cool. What do you think, senpai? You talk a girl with your head on my face. I should wait an answer. Hey, yeah, I suit you. It's not like you don't go look at her or anything. It's just that every time we engage conversation, kind of shake this odd feeling of discomfort. Like there's something more to her that meets the eye. That's probably just my antisocial nature at work. Yeah. Trying to read between the lines and looking for hidden meanings and everything. No, I almost forgot I was sent out to find you since that hosting guy returned alone. That's why we specifically asked you to bring you along. Anyways, Carmine, Senpai's probably furious right now. So come on, let's hurry back, Senpai. Okay. Walking further down the corridor, then take us long to arrive at the club room. Exactly go. Yes, quite. How quickly? I was quietly open the door. Wonder why everyone's extra serious today. Especially since all we do is jack shit in the club room. Just sit around wasting time until it's time for class. About time. The one uttering these words and giving me the cold look was none other than the demon girl Carmine. Is it Carmine? It could be Carmine. Who's this Carmine girl, you say? Man that requires ages to explain, but I'll keep it short. Carmine was the original member of the club, and probably even the founder if I remember correctly. She was the sole reason I'm forced to come to this club every day. So Monica, basically. It's a long story. Just know that despite her pretty girl exterior, she's actually pretty witty and cunning. I'm ashamed to admit it, as I've been outwitted by her more than a few times. I didn't realise waking up the stairs. Walking up the stairs of coming here was that big of a task for you. The demon girl Carmine added with another displeased expression. Where the hell were you anyway? Demon girl addressed me as she shot me with a confused look. Yeah, just hanging around. I replied, keeping my answer vague. It's not like my whereabouts matter that much. Where'd you say you found him? The demon girl added. This time she was addressing the sun. It wasn't napping somewhere really filthy. Her like bed feces were all around them and stuff. I see, that makes sense. Okay, we get it. Mr. Senpai's a filthy person. And we get to the actual reason we're meeting here today. Hey. As soon as I face the blonde girl who insults me without a moment of hesitation. What a bitch. This is Anya. She was one of the last people to join this weird club. Right about that time, Hassan mysteriously decided to join too. Okay, what else is about her? Oh yeah, she seems to be good friends with the otaku girl. She also dislikes Hassan. But then again, who doesn't? Nah. Fair enough, I suppose I do owe everyone an explanation. I'm sure you all heard about the female student who went missing last week. Yeah, poor girl. I never spoken to her, or I saw her on school. She was part of the volleyball club, right? Last place she was seen was one of the regional matches. So what's that got to do with us? Oh. I'm sure you must have heard about how the rumours. Reason for her disappearance being an abusive father. I believe those rumours are false. What do you mean, Karma? I believe she was actually kidnapped. What? Allow me to explain. A few months ago at the beginning of the year, I was heading out of school. Real. A few months ago at the beginning of the year, I was heading out of school when suddenly, first I never seen before, stood in front. I remember she had distinctive hair colour. It was so brown it almost seemed orange. She looked at me dead in the eye and spoke. If I ever disappeared someday, I need you to promise me to seek the happiness your heart desires but soul declines. After she said these mysterious words, she gave me a warm hug and laughed. It was the first and last time she ever spoke to me. The girl and the missing student are nothing but the same. Well, it's kind of creepy. As long as she knew she was going to disappear. Exactly, that's why she believed she was kidnapped. So it felt like she was being followed. So she tried to send me a message for asking to help. I was unable to understand. That's why I need your help. If we all work together, I'm sure we discover clues or lead to our whereabouts. I see, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be any assistance, but count me in, Carmen. Me too. I mean, this girl sounds... As a hero, I obligated to save her. Just Doki Doki. It's not. Like, it's I don't know. Like, it's an itch.io like game series. Like, this is like the first game out of it. So hold on a second. Are you guys getting ahead of yourself here? I mean, I admit the story Carmine told is pretty weird. We can all deduce from that story is that the missing girl was a bit of a weirdo. But that doesn't mean there's some sort of big conspiracy at work. If the girl truly felt she was in danger, I doubt she'd go tell Carmine. The girl she never spoke to for help. She would have gone to the police, or at least informed the teacher or someone. Well, according to Carmine, the incident was months before she went missing. Considering everything I just mentioned, the most logical conclusion would be she ran away from home. I guess she's hiding at her relative's house, trying to stay low. So let's calm down for a second, guys. Anya's seduction was pretty fascinating. I went in the club room, stared at her with amazing eyes. Even I was amazed. Once again, I couldn't help but detect a bit of hostility behind her words. It seemed I wasn't the only one to notice that, because Carmine's expression quickly changed to a cold stare, and for once it wasn't directed at me. Despite how logical your arguments are, you can't deny the fact that possibility shows kidnap still stands. She might be in great danger. That's exactly why we have the police force. If she is indeed kidnapped, then I'm sure trained police officers almost here for the job of finding her, not some high school students trying to play detective. Darwin's expression grew much colder as Anya continued to explain her point of view. It felt as if she was going to lose her temper any second now. So important. All of a sudden she spoke. This I know was directly at me. What about you? You have been quiet all this time, observing our interactions without saying a single word. Even your dimwit friend gave a stupid opinion. Me and you talk girl, right? You can't just pretend that has nothing to do with you. As a member of this club, you must seek a stand just like everyone else. So who do you agree with, me or her? Think she was kidnapped or run away from home? Honestly, I have no clue. I'll go with kidnapped though. Really? You agree with me? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter who's right or wrong here. Club activities have been suspended by the principal itself. Is a silent homosexual? I don't know. So it's not like we even have to play Sherlock Holmes together. After doing classes such as about to start, so I'll be taking my leave. I declared as she picked up a bag and left. I was so glad this whole thing's over. Things are about to spin out of control at any moment there. I quickly turned my gaze back to Carmine. Can't believe she put me on the spot like that. What the hell's going on with her? But before I could say anything, Carmine turned around and walked away without saying a single word. Dude, that was wild. A real life catfight. I mean, I know it wasn't a physical fight or anything, but still, it was pretty intense. Pathetic. It's the breasts. That's all you men care about. They don't want me in with them. I quickly replied, trying to associate myself with Hassan. But my words fell on deaf ears as the otaku girl picked up a bag and left. Forget it, dude, she's just jealous that she's not cute enough to be in the cat fight. Come on, let's head out too. They're giving bananas for dessert at the cafeteria. What? Hello, another long sigh. I say no, Hassan, and left the room. Like, do it. Should I call on my phone or on my laptop? Well, I'm calling my phone. I'm on my phone. Hold on.
Can you do it on your computer?
Yeah. Here, one sec. Whoa. Dude, what? How was that? One sec. Hello.
Hello.
Hmm.
Hello. Can
Hello.
you hear me on here?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Is it working, bro?
Should be. Yeah.
What's it doing? Oh my god. Hi there. Oh my god.
Well.
I've never done a YouTube live stream before. Is it working?
Hold on.
Yay!
Yeah. But when I was about to like pause the game and like put on the Discord call, for some reason it just skipped like a bunch of text, like at random.
Is it working now?
Well,
Is it working now?
yeah.
What game are you
Wait.
playing?
It's called Happiness So On. It's like an itch.io game. Hold on.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I'm supposed to be in the bath right now, but I'm not. I'm still on the toilet. But, yeah. I'm gonna
Yes,
go have fun with your game, okay?
Okay.
I have to be in the bath.
Hi.
Love you, bye.
Bye. Okay. Right. Wait, I'll do full screen again. And I'll just get another bunch of text. Hey, dude. No, you're just being lazy. Sleeping in the middle of the classroom like that. Don't you have a better home or something? What time is it? It's almost 10 AM, dude. My time's almost over. Damn. So come on, let's buy something to eat before the bell rings. Oh, for God's sake. Show it. Oh, Jesus. Stop. As I gradually waking up this the stairs were right on the roof. Colourful view greeting my eyes. No matter how much I despise the city, I can't deny how gorgeous it is. It looks during early spring. Colin took a deep breath as she gazed at the view of the city. I always come here when I need to think. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Tell me so I'm Mr. Cynical. Have you ever met someone for the first time but felt like you knew them forever? Like there's something about them that feels oddly nostalgic and even intimate. Where's you going with this? Have you? I'm not sure. Well, I have once a few months ago. No, it sounds crazy, but when that girl spoke to me, when she said those words, it felt something strange. May ages and ages ago. Don't know how else I can describe it. You talk about the missing girl, right? Yeah, what do you think that means as a cynical? Nearly... Man, what the hell's that mean? Menopause, 9 maybe. I think I have romantic feelings for her. I don't know. Guess yeah, I'm not saying that. Never mind then. That will 100% chance cause a bad ending. And we put it back to the main screen. I suppose it's unfair of me to ask you for an explanation about something. I was hard to understand. Cohen gazed back at me. Her usual cold stare was replaced by an expression of anguish. When suddenly, some gust of wind intruded on our conversation. Wind ruffled Carmine's long hair with... God. Necessarily. It's very windy up here. Move the scat before. It's very windy up here. Carmine quickly reached to her head with a step move. She tied her long hair into a simple ponytail. Why is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Go away. I'll do it. Huh? I'll help you find that girl. Why are you saying this all of a sudden? Don't you want my help? Yeah, I do. I just... Kidding, let's both ask around. We meet here every day to discuss our findings. Is that okay with you? Oh, poor Mia. Yeah. Carmine and I spoke a bit more. We discussed possible leads and locations that could help us get closer to find the missing girl. I could sense a strong determination in Carmine's eyes. She wanted to find the girl, so no matter what it took. But what about me? Why am I doing this? I decided to help her. You know, no stakes in this matter. Couldn't care less if the whole world disappeared, never to be seen again. Couldn't care less if I disappeared along with it. What fun. Unlike Carmine, I lack any sense of motivation or drive or any interest I could call mine. Even if I tried to share Carmine's motivation and drive and call it, that would just be a lie. All I ever do is watch. Watch as the days pass me by, as if the forward time moves forward. For better or worse, I'm nothing more than an observer. Destruction, construction, two sides of the same coin. To build new ideas and realities, it is necessary to destroy the old and affected ones. To understand the truth, I had to forget everything that was null. But some say for light to exist, darkness must first prevail. For happiness to be experienced, sadness and tragedy must be lived. That both sides of the coin must coexist to achieve a possibility. Pathetic. Those are nothing but for defeatist excuse, pointless excuse to justify their weaknesses. Put their mind at ease, sleep a little better at night. Truly pathetic. Happiness, sadness, joy and depression are not fixed circumstances or rules to be respected. They do not govern our lives and dictate our futures unless we believe they do. Happiness, joy, peace, love, sadness, lust and hatred. Those are consequences, not causes. They are to follow, not to be followed. They are to be controlled, to be allowed, and to be deleted. The cheap path to happiness lies with the very same notion. A path that can't be reached, but rather constructed. And I'll be the one to do so with these very same hands. I'll be the one to create happiness that will never fade. Oh, David face, stop. Suddenly opened my eyes to be greeted by a familiar sight. Oh, my head. I need to stop staying up late playing video games. My head is killing me. Will you real? I quickly reached my hands to my temples, start massaging them in circular movements. What time is it? I just put my phone to quickly check the time as displayed on the screen. 7:10 AM. I can't believe I managed to wake up this early, especially since I can't even remember why I stopped gaming yesterday. I quickly got ready and left my house. It has been a few days since I agreed to help Carmine with her search. Despite what I promised her, I wasn't able to find anything useful. Every student I questioned gave the same answers. Everyone believes that the missing girl ran away from home because of her abusive father. Many other female classmates told me shut up and complained about her dad. About how he's a good for nothing father, and he does not ever cause their pain and suffering. I'd say after hearing all this story, I'm starting to share their opinions too. I mean, this is a movie or TV show, something fictional. You would ultimately jump on the most thrilling possibility. When it comes to real life, things are different. The simplest explanations is often the correct one. I should say it's the Carmine as well. She needs someone to ground check her back to reality. Okay. No show got himself involved with all this in the first place. After walking down the road for a few minutes, I eventually arrived at my high school, or rather set up to class. Good morning, dude. Pretty early today. Aye. So what? You got to go. Hi. I replied with a confused expression. Come on, dude, don't you notice anything new today? You mean your clothes? You mean the cute transfer student? What? Say you mean your clothes? They needing... I don't call them clothes, okay? That's my... Dude. I continued to talk after that, but I really couldn't bother to register anything he said. The headache I woke up with was... headache I woke up with this morning was still pulsing through my brain. He continued to torture me, even through the morning classes. And all of a sudden a loud bell echoed through the halls. I quickly took a look at the time. The clock was showing 10:03 AM. Shit, I'm late. I always meet Carmine at exactly 10 to discuss what we found. Sorry, moving through the stairs while avoiding the students walking by. Quickly arrived at usual meeting location, school's roof. As I frantically look around, I noticed I was the only one present there. Huh? Is she running late as well? No, somehow I doubt that. She must have waited and then that's why he didn't show up. Yeah, it sounds like something she'll do. She probably said mean things about me under her breath as she walked away. Question, however, is where'd she go? To the club room, my classroom. Who cares about it, dude? In the club room. Think she'll be in there? It's all in here to check. After walking down the stairs to the abandoned dead floor, I read the long corridor. The club room should be at the end of this corridor. Come on, let's go. Here we are. Your club room. So it feels more abandoned than usual. I suppose that makes sense when you haven't come here for a while. Keen enough reminiscing, Carmine doesn't seem to be here anyway. Let's keep looking. I continued to search around the school. I even checked the administration building, but she was nowhere to be found. Damn it, where is she? I was senpai, I had a feeling it was you. Oh, why are you so sway? Why you run away from the teacher? That's the perfect issue I have to go about Carmine. Hey, have you seen our club president? You mean Carmine senpai? Actually no, I haven't seen her today. You see, why do you need her for something? Kinda. I didn't realize you guys are friends outside the club, I mean. Sakura replied as she let out a small chuckle. Hey, if you really want to talk to her, why not call her on the phone? I don't really have her number. Seriously? I mean, she gave her phone number to everyone in the club. Even Hosni. Has their number. Yeah, I'll call her for you. The attacker girl disclosed that she picked up her phone, started searching for her contacts. There it is. Okay, it's ringing. The attacker girl said that odd sound. Close her ears. The ringtone, very ancient one as well. Wait, this ringtone. The attacker girl yells as she started searching for the origin of the sound. She knelt down and picked up an old-looking cell phone from the grass. Exactly as I thought, it was Carmine Senpai's phone, no doubt about it. What's it doing here? I don't know, she must have dropped it or something. God. Come on, would never make a careless move such as dropping a phone. Hey, can I take a look at it for a sec? Damn it. Senpai, spying on the girl's phone's not cool. It's not like that, I just want to check if there's any clues about my whereabouts. What? Why are you talking as if she's missing? I just need to check something. You can watch me if you like. The attacker girl looks at me with a curious look. Then she lifted her arm and placed the old looking phone in my hands. Thanks. Quickly checking her calls log, I wasn't able to find anything odd. Just that she finally has a small number of contacts. Maybe even a fewer than I have. Let's check her inbox, maybe something interesting there. Quickly running through her messages, there was one message that was out of place. The sender didn't have a name, and the message was Old Factory. It's not even a proper sentence. What the? After quickly checking the date, this message was received also by a sudden realization. 12th April 2012, 8:58 AM. This was just sent out today, just a few hours ago. That means Old Factory. Configuration. Put yourself and back at the attacker and started running. What's wrong, Senpai? Senpai. Old Factory. Here's what abandoned factory I can think of. The old Salem wood factory on the site. Has been abandoned for almost 10 years now, ever since that fire. It's must have gone now. No messaging didn't exactly say come to the old wood factory. I have a strong feeling that's what it meant. I don't know how I can describe it. I just feel like there's something very important for me here. And quickly running through the city, across the road and started heading east. The old salon factory shouldn't be too far from here. Damn it, I just heard something crack in my back. Really should have exercised more instead of napping and playing video games real. I wonder if I could wake up my legs just a little bit more. From here. My heart feels like it's about to jump out of my chest. Damn it, I might die out of shape. Let's be real. I pushed through the rubble as I leaned on the scorched wall for support. God damn it, I can't see her anywhere. What the hell is she? I had the wrong address. That's the only old factory in the city. Then where the hell is she? Did she leave already? I might wait once again. Multiply these doubts and worries. I push through. Someone notices a small opening on the side. Oh, a door. Could she be inside? Quickly open the door. Push myself inside the room. Carmine, are you there? My voice echoed in a seemingly empty room. Then all of a sudden a weak voice caught my ears. Oh. At the far right of the empty room, I could distinguish the silhouette of a person hunching down. Their body lay still, as if there were another broken piece of furniture in the bent room. Barely keeping my low breathing under control, I came closer to the figure that lay in front of me. Lifted their head, slowly gazing at their face. The girl covered in bruises greeted my eyes. Carmine, is that you? Wait, something's off. She's not Carmine. She has the same deep green eyes, same features, but not her. I gazed back at the girl in astonishment with all of a sudden tears started forming at the edge of her beautiful green eyes. You're here, you're really here. The girl slowly closed her eyes as tears kept falling gently down her cheeks. When all of a sudden, the girl jumped at me, wrapping her short little arms around me. I knew you'd come for me, though. I knew you'd find me. Wait so long to see you again. And you're here. You're here to save me. I froze in place as I kept listening to her words mixed in with incomprehensible sobbing. Something about her voice felt deeply nostalgic. Felt as if my heart was melting away with every word she spoke. Without realizing I was so gently patting her head. I'm sorry I failed. Couldn't stop him. I tried, I swear, I really tried. Please don't hate me. What the hell? Bro. And you have to say something? About what? I replied as I gazed. The orange sun setting down in the distance. I explained everything from the start to finish multiple times. Just tell me how you feel. Feel about what? About me. Jeez, well, that's okay, I get it. According to what you said, your name is Null. And you're that missing volleyball girl. Yeah, that's me. But you're also a time traveler. You came from the future to save the world. There's time travel in this now. Well, from one of the futures. There isn't just one future, but multiple different timelines and possibilities. And the reason you're lying down the old factory was because an interdimensional criminal kidnapped you and told you for important information. You're not sure how you managed to expose my identity though. I was pretty careful. Sure, that makes sense. But I'm surprised how accepting and open-minded you are. Yeah, you know what? Who's more accepting and open-minded? Professional doctors. You're just kidnapped and brutally tortured. They'll help you sort out your confusion, so you don't believe me after all. I think you've been through a lot. It's totally understandable to be confused in a situation like this. It's okay, I'm used to it. You never believe anything they told you as a child. Not just me. Even mommy often complained about your lack of trust for others. The hell. It's just who you are. Unable to find a proper answer to what she said, I decided to remain silent. Perhaps confused. Confused by sounds that the orange-haired girl came close to me and suddenly wrapped her short arms around me. But it's okay, I still love you very much, Dad. Dad? I wish you stopped doing that. If someone sees us holding in the middle of the street, they'll get the wrong idea. Seems like she firmly believes that she's my daughter who came from the future. Even if she was just kidnapped and abused by someone, I still don't understand what made her develop such delusions. Her delusions are illogical and incoherent. They go against every shred of logic and sanity in this world. But now why do I feel like my heart is melting from every word she speaks? Why do I feel this sense of nostalgia and familiarity when I look at her beautiful smile? It's like my mind and soul are engaged in an eternal struggle inside my being. I know this is hard for you to believe. Funny, your memory didn't get like to last time we met. We met before. Quickly replied, as he searched around in the memory box. Have I met this girl before? Can't remember if we did meet then, and I will explain this feeling of nostalgia. Yeah, we met in 2018, which I suppose is the future when you consider things from your point of view. Although it was your 2012 self fused with your 2018 body. Now that I think about it, I haven't apologized for the way I was acting back then. I just didn't want you to discover my identity, but I did act super mean towards you, so I hope you... Okay, stop, you lost me. Let's backtrack a bit. You're saying you met her before somewhere, but I don't remember it. Why is that? Because we met in a timeline we don't belong in, and unlike me, you didn't have the TSR. So when time corrected itself, your memory was wiped clean. What the hell's a TSR? Yeah, that's exactly what you kept asking me last time. Although you kept forgetting its name over and over again. You were probably doing it on purpose, weren't you? How would I know? I don't remember even meeting you before. I'm sorry that I'm just confusing you. To be honest, I'm confused with the story right now. I'm just super happy to see you again. I would never have dreamed you'd come to save me. The moment that orange-haired girl uttered those words, a sudden realization hit me. How could I forget the real reason I was searching the factory? Carmine. Somebody yelled out in shock. Now everything that happened, I forgot all about her. Calm down, Dad, she's fine. She's at the factory right before you showed up. Oh, really? Are you sure? Huh? Carmine's the mom? What's that we saying? What? That's a relief. Mom? Yeah, why are you so surprised, Dad? That means Carmine also... No, it would be... Orange-haired girl gave a slight smile as she observed my total confusion. Why would I believe his story? That mean that Carmine was my, no, what am I saying? The girl's obviously under trauma. She is confused. What she is saying are delusions and incoherent thoughts created by a confused brain. As I gazed at the sun, that was moments away from disappearing on the horizon, couldn't help but wish to be awakened from this weird dream. And you're told that this is all fiction created by the messed up brain of a shit writer. But the longer I stared at the horizon, the more I realised this is really happening. Oh god, there we go. I'll shower for this one. Time is a river that flows in one direction, from past to present, and into the future. Time doesn't freeze, doesn't stand, or doesn't backtrack. Time is inevitable. These are the notions I came to learn, I accepted as I grew up. These are the notions that misguided me and blinded me from seeing the truth. Time isn't linear, it's not a river that flows in one direction. No, these are all lies. What the hell? Time is like the roots of a mighty tree that diverges its branches out consistently in all kinds of directions and possibilities. Imagine you woke up one day to the sound of your alarm. It's 7 AM and you forgot to go to school or work. What do? You think you decide to get up, get dressed, then leave. That will create a timeline where you go to school or work. Or if you decide to turn off the alarm and go back to sleep, isn't that another timeline possibility, maybe it's of its own future? That means there are two versions of you being created the moment you choose to get back up or go back to sleep. Now imagine the time diverges each time you decide to pick a choice over the others. That will create endless possibilities. Endless timelines that exist in parallel to each other. Are you following me so far? Where's the leak, man? Imagine later that day, after you choose to either get up or go back to sleep, someone knocked at your door. You open up to find your neighbour asking you to borrow something. Is the event where your neighbour knocks on your door related to the choice you made earlier to either get up or go back to sleep? Did your previous choice have any bearing on the fact that your neighbour decided to knock on your door? The answer is of course no. No matter what you chose earlier, a neighbour is destined to knock on your door. So that doesn't mean that the two timelines that diverged before have now converged back together in one timeline. I mean, sure, they had different paths, but now they're sharing the same continuation. They're called time branches. They are points of contact where thousands, if not millions, of different timelines or different possibilities converge. Timelines might be endless, near infinite, but time branches are not. Time branches can easily be quantified, easily manipulated. Open my eyes just to be greeted by a familiar room. Oh, my head no again. Slept pretty early yesterday, so why am I getting these headaches? I was wondering if I should see a doctor, but then I noticed the time on my phone. 7:03 AM. I woke up early again. Probably slack off of bed for a bit. Maybe use this extra time to clear my head from all this weird shit that's happening yesterday. No, there's no point in overthinking things. Don't drive yourself crazy for no reason. I just head out to school and move on. A few minutes after, I was already on my way. The city didn't look any different today. The shop owners were getting ready to start their day. Students were heading out to school with an aura of depression and drowsiness surrounding them, which is one thing I can relate to. Whoever decided that the school should start at 8 AM is a goddamn demon. It's real. Luckily college is fine. Then taking a swift left at the last intersection, I found myself in the middle of Sandy High School. Good old Sandy High School. I still have more than a year to spend at this school. I suppose it's not that bad. At least you have a few treats, a perfect shade to take a nap between class. As long as you don't get attacked by a bunch of seagulls, you're pretty much guaranteed to have a peaceful nap. What else to say about this school? I suppose you're probably interested in the quality of education here and the level of knowledge you can gain. So as I say, stop in heads, go enjoy your youth. Always talking to himself, so creepy. One girl with a mischievous smile approached me from behind. Quickly looked back at her and said, "What do you want, Anya?" "What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that?" Can't help but feel a bit self-conscious as she stared at me in confusion. Do I have something on my face? Make sure to wash my face properly, I think. It's nothing, it's just the first time me and you, never mind. This isn't what I came to talk to you about. Remember the missing volleyball student we spoke about in the club the other day? Some feeling of unease stuck over me as I nodded back at her. Well, it seems I was right. She didn't run away from her abusive father. And you replied, as she proudly placed her hands around her hips, as if she's declaring a victory. What do you mean? I mean what I said. Are you still half asleep, Mr. Senpai? A friend of mine called me last night. Told me she spoke to the missing girl. I don't think Mr. Student is coming back to school today. She's probably here already. What, Morale's here? Oh, you doubting us? Y'all don't start. Yeah, I did speak with her yesterday. She appeared to be physically okay, but mentally she was really unstable. She was feeling okay. She like about time travel and being my daughter and all these kind of delusions. She shouldn't be able to attend school in her condition. Morale, sad name. Didn't realize you two knew each other. I see now. Anya shot me in a cold stare. Seeing why she often gets her son when she tries to hit on her. Aye. Wait. I tried to call out to her, but she kept walking away without giving a second glance. Jeez, what I say to take her off like this? Oh, well, by this point I should be accustomed to weird social interactions. This is nothing compared to how the other girls in the club behave. As I push my worries aside, I walk up the stairs and started heading to my classroom 15. Dude, oh my ears. Why are you being so loud early in the morning? I yelled back at the sun as I massaged my temples. Oh god, it's happening. Calm down, you're being too loud. How seriously, it's really happening. On the day I decided to stop. Damn it, look at my outfit, dude, I look miserable. The sound was not making sense, but then again, when did he ever? I ignored the sound's mumbling and took my usual seat. When the sun suddenly faced me, a shout of a nervous expression on his face. Check it out, dude, she's really here, She's exactly like I imagined. Beautiful orange hair, captivating green eyes, a flatty figure. Morale. Following his hand's line of sight, I was greeted by a sounding familiar girl standing at the entrance room. The moment our eyes met, the orange-haired girl gave a big smile and came running to me. All of a sudden, she jumped at me, wrapping her short arms around me, same way she did yesterday. just reminding like myself, I guess, like if anyone watches, basically Morale was saying like, oh, that the main character, that she's the main character's daughter in the future, so that's probably why she opened with that. Looked around me, the whole classroom fell into silence. All but Hassan. He was scary and had just look in his eyes. But I didn't stop Morale from hugging me even tighter. What should I do? Let's push her away. Let's try everyone's watching. It's gonna create a lot of rumors and gossip about me as well. You need to act logically here and push her away. He has the right thing to do for both of us, but I just can't. When she hugs me, I feel like I'm going weak, as if my heart is being shattered piece by piece. It's the only thing holding it together by a warm embrace. Feeling powerless to wrap arms around her. Instead of patting her head. What the fuck? Well, laughed happily. Oh my god. Another warm day in April. The sky was clear, and the clouds moved gently. How do you think would know it's peaceful down here? How am I gonna handle this? What's wrong? Why'd you drag me to the roof? You look angry, Dad. I'm not, it's just, you understand the situation we're in, don't you? What do you mean? Look, I admit something strange is going on. The way I feel when I'm around you, I'm currently feeling now. It's confusing. Still don't believe your whole I'm your daughter who came from the future thing. But I do believe that perhaps you're correct about certain things. Well, so you believe me. I didn't say that, it doesn't matter. In any case, you must understand why I should stop with the hugging, especially in public. What's wrong with hugging your father? Nothing, but even if you're my daughter from the future, we're currently only of the same age. So when you hug me, it makes others jump to certain conclusions. Well, I understand. Replied with a just dejected look before she added, "It's just the first time we met. I was super mean so you find my identity. I don't want you to think badly of me. I don't remember even meeting you before, so I don't really have a bad impression of you. You're right. Thanks. Ross smiled happily. I think she finally understood what I'd been trying to tell her. At least that's what I thought. Before she grabbed my arm all of a sudden yelled out. It's past 8 a.m. Past 8 a.m. God. Roll declared as she held my hand and dragged me with her. Do I need to have another talk with her? This time about holding hands. Oh, what troublesome girl. That's why she even... The way she acts, even if she believes Sam thought is very odd. I mean, think about it. Do high school girls hug their father in public and hold his hand? I don't know. What? Maybe some do. Most of them are past that phase. So why does she act like a little girl around me? Doesn't she see me all the time in the future? Or we sound like a crazy person playing along with this whole daughter from the future thing. That's all alongside as I was being dragged down the stairs. Will this day ever end? Okay, I do need to go to the toilet, and might as well fill up my water bottle. So, I'll be back. And spending the whole day dealing with awkward stares with my classmates, half of them coming from the sun, I feel pretty beaten up. Don't like being the centre of attention. My idea of a good day is boring, peaceful, and uneventful. Real. Great men of history are those who work from the back stages anyway, from prying eyes. I'm trying to make it sound cool, but honestly I'm just antisocial. Real. I was the main character is so relatable. This is how school is going to be from now on. No, I already explained this to Morale, so I doubt she will attempt to do anything weird again, I think. This means I just need to wait for my classmates to lose interest in me and move on to other things. There you are. Turned around to be greeted by a familiar face. Her hair was weirdly tied up in a ponytail, but she gave me one of those usual high school stares. Your creepy friend gave me a spiteful look. I tried to ask him for your whereabouts. She probably means a son. Well, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to apologise for not showing up yesterday. It's a very rare thing to see Cartman genuinely apologise, so I was taken aback of it. It's fine. I quickly replied, as fixated my gaze at the sight of the sun setting out on the horizon. I was kind of relieved to see Carmine again. I thought for sure she got herself in trouble, but she seemed to be doing alright. Although I still wonder that text message and the reason for going to the factory, especially since that factory was a place where Morale was held captive. Something's off here. Oh, about the missing girl, I'm sure you're well aware that she went back to school. Yeah. Seeing that I was wrong, she really did run away from home. Seems like it. Just like that man said. What man? Quickly replied with a confused expression. He didn't give me his name. He sent me a text and offered to give me information about the missing girl if I met her with him in the old factory. That sounds odd. I agree, he's a very weird person. The way he looks at me made me uncomfortable. He did say that the missing girl will be returning to school tomorrow. Wait a second, you're saying he knew? Yeah, weird, huh? First of all, he was a father. I mean, I'll explain things, but he appeared too young to have a daughter her age. So I'm guessing he's a neighbour or relative or something. No, Carmine's totally wrong. He was there at the old factory, and he knew she'd be returning soon. That man was Morel's kidnapper. An interdimensional criminal, according to her. Are you an idiot? Huh? You heard me. You went to meet someone you don't know just because he sent you a shady text. Are you out of your mind? He could have abducted you or worse. What were you thinking? Unable to contain my anger, the truth slipped out of my mouth as I yelled at her. I was just... You're right. Huh? You're right, I was careless. Unable to find a proper response to this unusual situation, I decided to remain silent instead. Carmine's face bore a unique expression. It reminded me of the face of a small child being told off by her parents. It was an expression I never thought Carmine, the demon girl, could display, or rather was able to display. It was kind of cute. unable to stare at it anymore, I looked away. Following that, a long silence filled the air. As we continued to walk side by side, Caroline continued to look down with the same expression on her face. I did my best to look away. This was probably the most awkward situation of the day, and I counted the whole morale thing. Wait a second, didn't Morale say something interesting yesterday? Something concerning Carmine? Yeah, that's right. When I spoke about Carmine, Morale called her Mum. First believe that Morale was just spewing one of her post-trauma delusions. I'm starting to believe the whole daughter from the future thing. Doesn't that mean Carmine could actually be Morale's mom? Which would mean Carmine is going to be my future. Can I ask you a question? Yes. Surprised by very sudden words, I nervously nodded in my head. I don't usually listen to such things, but rumors are circulating. Rumors about you. Is it true? Carmine peered at my feet as she waiting my answer. Whatever rumor you heard today is not about but that. Really? Really? Really, really? Really, really? Really, 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 really? I see. Another long silence followed. Before any of us said another word, we found ourselves at the last intersection. Carmine's from a well-known family in our town, so our house is situated on the Upper East, the fancy neighbourhood. See you tomorrow, later. After saying our goodbyes, we broke off without saying another word, as we had our separate ways. Looking down at my feet, I noticed I was walking much slower than usual. Could it be because I had to match Carmine's pace at all this time? Or could my feelings be trying to tell me something? Something my brain was too dense to comprehend. No, I'll leave this here for now. Yeah, I'll leave it here. I'll see through one of those things. Yeah. Yeah, happiness at 1 so far. Interesting. Yes, I guess it's interesting. Not what I expected, I guess. Like the 10, like the twist that kind of happened then. Like I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye.